This is Serenity Caravan's video for this 2009 with 17,000 miles Concorde Charisma 890G. This video has been made in conjunction with the photographs that you may have already seen relating to this motorhome, and the editorial, and the video is designed just to give you a little bit more information. It will go on for a bit because there's rather a lot to talk about, but I will speed through it as fast as I possibly can. Okay, so the 890G, okay, built on the Iveco 3 litre turbo diesel automatic. That's the running gear. She has LED lights, surrounding lights, and xenon front headlights. Now, this stick isn't long enough for me to get it up on the roof to film it, but at least it'll give you a pretty good indication of what it's like. Overall condition down this side is pretty much impeccable. If you're wondering why it's got that big cutout in the back, I'll explain that in a moment or two when we get back here. 890G has the sights recessed windows all round. There we go. Coach style four-way mirrors. Obviously A-class, it's a big windscreen on the front. The awning is, the Omni style awning is completely electric. Just one touch button and that comes all the way out, best part of 3 meters. The camper does have, on the top, it does have, oh, there's a two-way reversing camera which you can see there. It does have solar panels on the roof for charging the Leisures, and lo and behold, should we open up the back of the camper, there we go, in the back it comes complete with its own smart. This is a 2060 smart convertible, little MHD. It's got another name to it I can't think of, but it's a 2010 on a 60. It's a little Tiptronic smart car, full convertible, and that comes with this camper. It's got sat nav, digital radio, paddles. Can't see much point in having paddles, but it's got them anyway. And that, if you want to see how that car is loaded and unloaded for that matter, then there is a second video to this one being made which shows you exactly how that works. Now you will notice for loading that the Concorde Charisma actually has air suspension on it, and the rear section can be lowered. The rear suspension can be lowered in order to for the ramps to fit, and it's as low as it needs to be on the back end in order for the car to load. Underneath, you can probably just about make out. You can see those very, very hard plastic wheels underneath there. They are obviously for the back of the camper to sit on when it's fully lowered. You have inspection holes here on the side, and also enables you to put the front straps on the smart car. There is a shower in there. Should you get banned from the motorhome, you can come in here and have a shower, very handy, or you could use it to wash your car. This area in here is the this area in here is the toilet. It has an aircraft style toilet with its own macerator. There is an LPG tank underneath here with European connections on it. That one's locked, that one's open. You still have gas bottles as well as an LPG tank, so you've got double bubble on the gas. This is a look all the way through sort of storage unit, skis, probably even get a surfboard in there, box of tricks that you need just to get yourself going. Diesel fill up, chrome trims, sits on the Euroliner chassis. It is a big motorhome, as you can see. That's the other door for the which also houses the table, running all the way through. Oh, there's a fire extinguisher and a foam blanket in there as well. The electrics, etc., relating to this motorhome are all housed in here. You've got a master volt. You've got a master volt inverter. You've got your various sort of trip switches up here, fuses, amp meter, and those are the hydraulics for the self-leveling jacks. Shut that back up. Now, self-leveling jacks work quite simply this section here, turn it on, press auto, and then you should be able to see somewhere along here, and then straight away the motorhome will automatically, there it comes, will automatically level itself out. If you're on too steep a gradient, then it won't work, because obviously then you entertain the prospect of twisting the chassis. But it will, if it's on level ground like this, or slightly level, uneven rather, slightly uneven ground, then it will of course level it out accordingly. And there we go, and once it's done that, it just stops automatically, and you can see it's just about lifted up the back wheels here, where the rear jacks have leveled it out. That's because we've got the back down for the car having been loaded. So that makes the camper nice and steady. It also has touchscreen controls for the locking and unlocking, you can see here. So it has its own individual code, which you put in to get yourself in and out of your motorhome, and as well as being able to turn the awning light on here, up there. Okay, so we'll drop into the interior of the camper. So classed as a full 6 berth, oozing just a supreme amount of luxury. This camper had brand spanking new leather just under a year ago. It had new deep pile plush carpets. It had the new solar panels, and the satellite system has been upgraded as well. So we'll start at the very front. Captain's chairs, as I said, a Iveco 3-litre diesel, aircon, reversing camera with dual lens, Tiptronic gearbox, as I said, air suspension, a sound system that is just out of this world. Enables you to switch speakers from the front to the back, to the very back, and to the front again, and all over the place. Cruise control. As I said before, it has a the inverter on board, which will give you 240 volts, obviously, which is required to put the awning out, and also the screen at the front. This acts as your, I don't think I've got it on, so it doesn't matter right here, right now, but there's a blind at the front which runs down, so you can segregate it on a night time. You can darken this area out, or you can just use it as a sun visor when you're driving. Turning round, so this section here, the centerpiece here, will actually come out, so therefore if you're carrying passengers, you can take this piece out as well. They can sit on this seat and obviously get their feet on the floor, but just for general lounging around, you can just have it as a well, nice lounging area, along with the settee opposite directly here. Solid wood cabinetry, television to the lounge, flat screen TV, fully automated Oyster satellite system on it, twin skew system, and then your kitchen, galley rather. You see the overall condition of that. It even comes with a coffee maker, very handy. Aldi wet central heating, big drawers and cupboard space, another fire extinguisher. There's LED pelmet lighting all the way round. Oven. This is stating the obvious now. Okay, so you all know what that is. I don't need to tell you. Oops. There we go. I just need to show you. Oh. Probably the most luxurious bathroom we've ever had at Serenity Caravans on any one particular motorhome. It really is quite exceptional, to say the least, and you can see for yourself the reason as to why I would make that comment. There is a wooden door which will just slide across, giving a huge amount, well, complete privacy. Same up here as well, if wanting to. So now you can see. Oh, let's turn that off. There we go. Superb enclosed shower, radiator, and as I said, aircraft style ceramic toilet, thermostat for the radiator and the heating, and then you've got those blinds coming in which obviously enclose the bathroom altogether. There we go. So back into the, we haven't been in here yet. Let's just put that back up there. Okay, into the bedroom, fixed island bed, big bed in here. Bigger than any other motorhomes or caravans you'll find on the market, that's for sure. His and hers wardrobes, plug sockets, soft lighting, pelmet lighting, Hecky skylight, and then an Avtex flat screen television, which again is already programmed off of the satellite system. So you can lie in here in complete and utter luxury. A large wardrobe here. There we go. Right, moving back into the lounge. The control panel up here. Let's have a look. This is all touchscreen, and there's an awful lot of technology on this camper, and I'm pleased to say all of it works. There we go. You can turn the heating on from here, you can turn the lights on and off from here, the water pump, you leave it on, you've got information which gives you, touchscreen information gives you information on your leisure batteries, on your car batteries. That's the mass combi unit, which is to do with inverter. This is how much water you've got, so it's waste, toilet, LPG, gas tank, 90% full. Okay, and that's basically how this camper works. Everything is controlled off of this touchscreen panel. Everything that is apart from the satellite system. You're looking underneath here is magic eyes and various bits and bobs. So you can change channels. The receiver, the skybox rather, is up in this unit up here, but obviously that won't work on the remote because it's in a cupboard. So the skybox receiver is programmed to work with this little gadget here. Right. I said this was going to be a bit of a lengthy video because there was so much to talk about on the motorhome. It does have a GPS tracker fitted to it as well as a security system. But I'd like to see somebody try and get this away when it's up on its hydraulic jacks. There we go, as you'd need a very large lorry or indeed a crane. Okay, overall condition of the interior is pretty much impeccable. This camper has been very well looked after, and so it should be. As an 890G, which is supplied by only one place in the United Kingdom, which is Southdown Motorhomes, if you could actually get one, because they're as rare as anything, but an 890G is circa in excess of £200,000. So that completes the video for this 2009 Concorde Charisma 890G for Serenity Caravans.